Do not let that fake confidence of the narcissist fool you into thinking they know how to go about life. Because underneath that facade, they're a nervous wreck, a coward who starts shaking when their authority is questioned, who starts feeling an absolute loss of control when things do not go their way. But how do we know they're anxious or you are making them nervous? What kind of behaviors do they display? Let's find out in today's episode. Hi, I am Danish, a narcissistic abuse recovery professional. The topic for today's episode is 5 signs you are making that narcissist nervous. Number 1, they will exaggerate their levels of happiness and growth in life. When around you, they will talk a lot about their success, they'll magnify their achievements, and you will see an exaggerated laughter. There will be a smile on their face that will look fake, but they'll be loud. They'll run around talking about how big they are, what they have done, their connections, the money, everything. That will make them look superior. Why do they do this? Because deep down they feel insecure. They know they cannot match you or your wife. They cannot produce the type of work you are producing out of your originality. They can't be authentic like you are. So they have to just put on a show. They have to be really dramatic about their life events to tell others, I am bigger than life. One crazy thing you may notice is they will copy your way. This is different than mirroring. When a narcissist mirrors you, they try to create a rapport, a deep subconscious connection. They like the same things, they do the same things. No, this is different. They will copy your style. Or let's say you're talking about your certifications and they can be found online, your credentials. They will post fake credentials, create certifications that may look similar to yours, just to send this message across, I am not lesser than you. They'll copy your way of talking, behaving, doing business, anything that will make them falsely believe they're as good as you. Underneath these exaggerations, you will see a human being with no integrity. You will see how miserable they are if you were to pay attention. And that is the reason why you must not respond at all. You just take this as a compliment and understand that you are impacting their ego massively. Number 2, they will raise an army of enablers and flying monkeys against you. When a narcissist cannot control you directly, they will try to control how others see you. They will contact your friends, family, acquaintances, basically anybody who could listen to them, who will give them some information about you, who will tell them what you're up to so that they could use the extracted information to cause you some kind of invisible harm. They will incessantly lie about you. They'll create an opposite narrative. They will spread lies all around. Satan's work, you see. Why? Because they want to destroy your reputation. They are nervous. They do not want you to flourish. They do not want you to grow. They do not want you to realize your potential. They do not want you to manifest it because they know if you were to do so, they will become insignificant. So to remain important, what do? They go around and try to cut you off from your connections. Consequently, you may lose a few people, but you won't lose anybody in real. They'll just be filtered out. They were enemies or flying monkeys or enablers to begin with. So the narcissist did you a favor. Do not pay attention to what they say about you because they want you to fight. They want you to prove yourself. Your job is to remain silent, for it is your silence that will bring them down. Number 3, they will appease and fawn when they realize they cannot win against you. You will get to hear unusual compliments and excessive flattery. A nervous narcissist will try to please you with a bad intention in their mind. They will try to get really close to you and become a part of your inner circle so that they can backstab you. They will desperately try to remain in your good books because they want to take what is called an invisible revenge on you. Once they get access and gain control, they will play ugly mind games. They'll do things you won't be able to prove easily. It's called plausible deniability. For example, they may destroy your work projects. They may destroy your health by mixing stuff with your food. They can do anything. Sky is the only limit when it comes to a narcissist causing damage to their victim. They will not stop. They can stoop to any level because they do not have a conscience that could tell them it's wrong, don't do it. When with you, they'll be really kind, compassionate, and understanding, but behind your back, they'll be callous, cold, and cruel because that is their true nature. Number 4, you may notice an abrupt shift in their voice tone. They may either start speaking more loudly or in a lower and harsher tone. Why? Well, they want to assert dominance. When they begin scream and speak loudly, they are giving you an indirect message. It is my dominion. It is my territory. I am the boss here, and I will rule you. When they speak in a lower and a harsher tone, they want to hide their anxiety, their true nature. They do not want you to know they're afraid of you. As I said, they inflate their confidence. They long. There will be a constant smile on the face. It'll be pleasant to deal with. Just to isolate you further from everybody. And to kind of tell you, I am the better one here. I am the one who knows how things work. So you better stay away. Number 5, and the most irritating one. When you speak, they interrupt. They talk over. They do it to derail you, to destroy your thought process, to fill your head with confusion, with this worry. Am I making sense? Am I boring? Am I making mistakes? Then ask questions rather than load you with questions which will start with, but what about? There will be always an exception. They'll always try to deflect. They'll always try to take you in a different direction so that the meaning gets lost. They will desperately want to remain under the limelight. They will ask questions again and again. They'll come out with ifs, buts, and whats until you react. And when you react, they'll make everybody think you are the crazy one, that you're not as professional as you claim to be, as family-oriented as you claim to be. The questions they ask may not be open-ended questions or questions asked out of genuine curiosity. There will be accusatory questions or personal questions. They will want to know the details that may be unnecessary or unrelated to the topic at hand, intentionally pushing you to become emotional and reactive. And a narcissist does any of this, they choose you amongst all the people they can target. Understand you are their nightmare and you must stay true to yourself if you want to defeat them. With that, let's bring this episode to an end. Thank you so much for listening. I will talk to you in the next one. Until then, as always, let the healing begin and continue.